start with is the alignment of the quarterbacks and the running backs. The quarterback, we're going to imagine having the center, which we end up being about 1 yard back from the center. We got the center here. He's going to be snapping the ball. We'll always start the drill back away from the curtain about 1 yard. We want to keep that neutral zone. We'll talk about it in a second about the defense having to be back there to get the right steps for the read. All right. Quarterbacks will start a little ways, imagining there's a center in there. Quarterbacks will have their feet a little less shoulder width apart to shoulder width apart. Okay? Get in here in a good athletic position. Weight on the balls of the feet, being able to step in every direction. We need to be able to go right in our offense. We need to be able to go left in our offense. We need to be able to step straight back. We're going to be doing all those things, so we got to be in a position to go every direction. Okay? Quarterback's under center. We want to have the flex of the knees, the back flat and straight. We want to be able to see from sideline to sideline. Got to see all directions. All right? He needs to double check with the running backs. We're normally going to be in a split back, 2 backs. He needs to be able to check this way, see that the line running back is set and ready to go on that side. He also needs to check this direction. Okay? First thing we're going to be working on is the inside veer. The steps for the quarterback on the inside veer is just going to be an open step to start. Okay? Get the ball from center, and when we do the drill, we will always have another center in here, or a quarterback to snap it, next guy in line. Okay? Come on in, Michael. The next quarterback in line, turn off to the side so the camera can see it. Okay? The next guy in line will always snap to the quarterback, second quarterback in line. He will always put his hand to represent the quarterback's butt there, to hold it, and we will give the cadence and the ball will come from the ground. Set, go, they'll bring it from there every time. It kills the timing when you're trying to work the inside veer, outside veer, any triple option stuff, for the quarterback just to take it from here. He gets down the line a lot quicker than actually getting that ball from center. So it's a very good coaching point. The next guy in line always has to snap it. If you got enough quarterbacks, use a quarterback. If not, take a student manager or somebody, and we always hit Ben. We got somebody that can be there and snap the ball to simulate the start of the play. Okay, quarterback, after he's checking every direction, getting in a good athletic stance, we're just going to give the cadence, set, go. Okay, quarterback will snap. Big problem we have with our quarterbacks, they'll scan the field, check everything out. When they say set, go, they put the head down looking for the ball. We don't need to do that. Keep the eyes up. We need to find those read men as fast as possible. Okay? We will take the first steps, just an open step, an inside veer. Set, go. We will step when we say go. Okay? You want to slide over on the other side? Right there. We need to take, when we get the ball from center, we're not saying set, go, and then stepping. We know when the cadence is going. We need to open and get moving right away. So it'll be set, go. When we're getting the go out of the G out of the low, we're opening as we're getting the ball. First place the ball goes to the pocket. We don't swing the ball to the dive back, get the ball directly to the pocket. We got a lot of movement things going around here. The safest place for the football is right in our pocket. Some guys like to hold a little higher, down and lower. We want to be in a comfortable position for that quarterback. All right? So first, once again, we want to make sure it goes slow motion. Set, go, eyes up again. We don't want to be looking down. We don't want to do this. This is a common mistake quarterbacks make. Set, go, get the ball, then take off. It doesn't hurt us bad in the inside veer, but when we run outside veer and have to get down the line of scrimmage in a hurry, a lot of times that back beats us to the spot. We need to take that cheat step, if you want to call it the cheat step. Just an anticipation step. All right, here we go. Set, go. We open step, get that first step, and it's not open. I'm not saying 3 o'clock anywhere. We're opening it parallel to the line of scrimmage. We don't get depth that direction because our aiming point is the outside hip of the guard. We don't need to step down the line of scrimmage very far. Okay? We get that ball to the pocket, open step. As you're taking the open step, the eyes are on the defensive end or your read man right away. Okay? We need to find him. All right, there we go. Now we're at the other angle, so you can see one of the most important things in triple option football is the eyes of the quarterback. We never look into the backfield. We always need to see where the defense is at. Our play is going to be run opposite of what the defense does. So we talked about taking the ball from the center and having eyes up, getting in a good football athletic position. Now when we say set, go, we're opening. Our eyes are finding our read man. I'll be looking right through here. In this case, we're going to be running inside here. The two-man side, we'll find that five technique defensive end, looking through our pitch read, the strong safety, the alley play. All right? So now, common mistake quarterback will make. Set, go. He waits for the snap, takes a step, then turns his head. That stuff all has to happen at the same time to be efficient. Okay, now we'll run it through. set, go. We're finding it. Ball's coming straight to the pocket. Now we take the gather step. That's enough width for us to get to the mesh point with the running back. Okay? We're reaching and riding. We are now reaching and riding the running back all the way through to our front shoulder. We have to make a decision by the time the ball gets here. We will tell our running backs if we cross the front shoulder with the ball and his hands are still there, he has to take the ball and go, even if he takes the quarterback with him. We will never pull the ball past our front shoulder. The decision's got to be made by them. If in doubt, we bust up in the hole and give it to the dive back. He can bust up there and get us 3-4 yards. Okay? We'll review it again. Set, go. Ball to the pocket. Find that read man. Now we're going to reach, ride, gather with that second step, ride it through. We're either going to give it or pull it, depending upon what the defensive end does. He gets upfield or doesn't get to the dive, we're going to give it. The back's going to carry it upfield. We're going to carry on our fakes. Okay? If we get a pull read, defensive end crushes the dive, we pull it. Now our next step is with the outside foot. We need to step with the outside foot, because if we step with the inside foot, we're getting tangled up in the feet of the dive back. Now we cause a pile, whether we're trying to run the ball or whether he's running the ball, we got a fire. The biggest mistake the quarterbacks will make is they'll get rushed, set, go. They take the step, find the read man. They get here, now they see he's coming to take the dive, so we rush and try to take off running before we get set and let the running back get through there. We end up making a big fire. All right. Go through it slow motion one time. Set, go. We open, ball to the pocket. Now we reach, ride, gather. If it's a give, we give it, or we pull it. Now we take this next step. We attack our next pitch read. We want to work on his outside shoulder. Attack him to the outside shoulder. That pitch read comes to us. We pitch the ball. He turns upfield. We aim for the sideline about 5 yards away from the sideline, so we leave room for the pitch. All right, you're fine. Okay, now we're going to talk about the alignment of the running back. We want their hands to be at 4 yards from the center. 1, 2, 3, 4. We want the hands here. This will vary as the season goes on, depending upon our speed in the backfield, their speed on defense, the alignments that they're playing defensively. This will vary anywhere from hands at 4 yards to toes at 4 yards. You know, slide up again. Hands at 4 yards or toes at 4 yards. We got some variance, and those things will be dictated on the things that we're doing offensively, the looks that we get on defense, or the speed in our backfield. Okay? Now his alignment, he is going to straddle the inside leg of the guard. Okay? He's not going to be in the same position. If the guard's feet are here, his feet would be straddled on his inside leg. The reason we do that, when we run inside Veer, our aiming point is the outside hip of the guard, and we want to start him working on an angle. We don't want him running straight at that outside hip and then have to make that veer cut. We want to give him a chance where he's taking that step and he's already angled a little bit. We're going to help him make that veer cut a little smoother. Okay. We're going to start off hands at 4 yards with the dive back. He's going to get the good explosive stance. Now, he cannot be leaning forward, giving away the dive. He's got to be in the same stance where he's a dive back or a pitch back. Okay? When we say set, go, his first step will be with the inside foot. Okay, just take one step, set, go. All right, there's our one step. His step should point right at the outside hip of the guard when we run inside Veer. Okay? The reason we will step with the inside foot, it'll eliminate the dive back getting too wide and creating a wider mesh point. Okay? If we step with the outside foot, that gives us a tendency to get too wide. If we step with the inside foot, he's probably not going to cross all the way over and get too wide. It's going to work out okay. Okay, let's go through 2 steps. Set, go, step with the inside foot, and then the second step is just following through, aiming at the outside foot of the guard. Okay? He will take the ball from center with the normal running back hand position, leaving the target for the quarterback to get the ball to. Okay? The biggest mistake the running back will make when he runs through the line of scrimmage is he has a tendency to look back at the quarterback. We want our eyes upfield, reading the block of our offensive linemen, blocks of the tight ends and that on the linebackers, tackles on the linebackers. He's reading what's going on upfield. Okay? Let's run through it one time. Set. Go. Okay, he's making the veer cut. Alright, now, the most important thing for that dive back is to get through the line of scrimmage as fast as possible. Alright? We used to do it where we'd slide him up to 3 yards. We got to the point where we were running into the wild. We need to let the offensive linemen take care of their responsibilities. Now we make those cuts and get off on our veer track. Okay? Take that inside step. Now, he has to be on what we call the track every time. Even if there's not a hole here yet, he's got to run the same track. He cannot look at the quarterback, and the quarterback can't look at him. So we've got to be on the exact same spot every day. So, coaching point. Like we talked about the quarterback. The coach is going to have to stand on the end line to make sure that quarterback's eyes are on the read man all the time. You're also going to have to get over and get an assistant coach, again, to be looking, checking the eyes of the running backs there, especially when they're young, freshmen and sophomores. Until they get that down, they're going to have a tendency to be looking back at the quarterback. So that's a good coaching point to be in those positions. And we're going to go throw some slow motion now, show you what it looks like when he is actually looking back at the quarterback. Set. Go. If he's looking at the quarterback, he's not reading upfield and being ready. He's not ready to make the right cuts. Okay, now back. Now you'll see him getting through the line of scrimmage and reading the defense. Set. Right. Go. Now he's reading the defense. He's looking to make that clear cut, finding himself the best thing to run, finding green grass. Normally, to make that clear cut, we got a cone set up as a landmark for them to get to. All right, let's walk through it with the quarterbacks and the running backs. Okay, get a good athletic position by the quarterback. Set. Go. We open, reach right. We gather, step with the outside foot. Now we take off, run. Pause for a second. All right, now we're back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hands again at 4 yards from both backs. Now, we added the pitch back here to the down stance to make sure that whether you are the dive back or the pitch back, we need to be parallel to the line of scrimmage. And a dead giveaway, when the team will know if we're running inside here, outside here, one direction or the other. A lot of times our backs like to have a tendency to creep up here to get to that hole quicker. Pretty easy key for that defense to see, hey, who's the dive back, who's the pitch back. Okay, slide back to normal. So, when the running backs get lined up and get in formation, they need to check with each other that they are on the same plane. They need to be parallel to the line of scrimmage, and we will work, slide back guys, we will work to make sure that they're either hands at 4 or toes at 4. We don't want to be any closer. There may be some cases where we do if we're running load, counter load, but we will never be any deeper than that. Okay, so let's get lined up, and let's walk through inside here. Set. Go. Okay, that's what it's going to look like right there. Okay, come back, Chris. Riley, you can stay off. Now, the technique that this pitchback's going to use is going to be vital in him getting to the pitch and the difference between making a 2-yard gain, 10-yard gain, and a 20-yard gain. Okay? If we've got speed, great. We use that speed to get to the perimeter. But good speed with good technique are going to equal big plays. Okay? If we got average speed and average technique, we're just going to get average yardage. But we can take guys with average speed and with good technique, they're going to be able to break away and get some big gains. Okay? Now, when we get in our stance, we've got to be balanced in a position. He's going to be in a spot where sometimes he's going left, sometimes he's going right, and most of the time he's going straight ahead. So he's got to be able to do that run to every direction from this position. Now, when he's the pitch back, okay, sit back up. The most important thing he needs to do is to get his body turned and moving parallel to the line of scrimmage. So his first step out of his stance has got to be just an open step. Parallel to the line of scrimmage, you can see we have the cone there. He's got to work outside of that cone in the curtain drill so he doesn't drift too close to the line of scrimmage. All right? So we will take his first step. It's going to be the open step just to get him going parallel. We want to throw that arm to get his shoulders turned and get him working towards the sideline. They'll try to do it, they're going to get set and go. A lot of times they like to take a little false step forward. Now they end up drifting into the line of scrimmage. We need to get going to the sideline. Best way to do that is to throw that arm, get the shoulders turned. Now we cross over the other foot. We don't drag that foot. We pick the knee up and put it back down to get us going straight. If we don't lift the knee, we'll have the tendency to drag it, and the foot will come down here. That takes us on this level here. Okay? It doesn't take any longer to open, lift that knee up and drive it here than it does just to skim it along the ground. We skim along the ground, we get caught in the turf, we don't get it all the way parallel to the line of scrimmage. So we will open, throw the arm, lift and cross over. Now we are a sprinter working to the sideline, and we will not turn upfield until the quarterback turns upfield. On the gauge, make this good. Set. Go. Open. Throw the arm. Working to the sideline. Right? Can I get there?
Go around.
Show it again. Now make sure we exaggerate. I want to see slow motion exaggeration. Open up. Throw the arm. Across. Set. Go. Open. Throw the arm. Lift that knee and go. Okay. One more time. We'll go for slow motion. Show you all phases. Open. Throw the arm. And across. Set. Go. We open. Throw the arm. Lift the knee. Cross over and go. Okay. Now we'll give the example of where we make a lot of mistakes, where we end up falling forward and taking that step forward instead of getting open all the way across. Set, go. We take a little forward step. Now we're off track. We can't get to the right pitch relationship. Set, go. There's an open, then dragging the foot and not getting him to the parallel position. Okay, one more time. Okay. Set, go. There's a case where he's not opening, getting that first step all the way to the sideline when the leaning forward takes us too long to get the pitch. Okay, quarterbacks, get in there. Once again, his stance will be straddled on the inside leg of the guard. Okay. We have got to have plenty of speed, and all the technique in this position has to be done perfectly because the quarterback is already a yard ahead of us in this direction and 4 yards in front of us. So we got to bust it to get pitch relationship. We can't have any wasted movements there. This way, we can have no wasted movements because we've got to make up the lost ground and get out ahead of the quarterback. Because ideally, when we catch a pitch and we're working this direction, we need to be 4 yards out ahead of the quarterback, 1 yard behind him. We cannot pitch the ball forward. So now, quarterback, if we're attacking that strong safety, the outside linebacker, the alley player, we need to be working this position. Now, when the quarterback takes his first step upfield, that's when we start taking our steps upfield. Now, I want to be in this position. Stop there. I want to be in this position here, where I am 4 to 5 yards away from him, but 1 yard back. So now he can pitch the ball down the line of scrimmage, and when I catch the ball, we have already gained positive yardage. I don't want the ball pitched back there, so now when we catch it, we lose 2 or 3 yards before the running back gets his positive yardage. Okay? Let's go through it. You guys walk through it slowly. Let's give it a ball. Set. Go. Now when we turn up, the running back turns up, we pitch it, the running back's getting positive yards. Okay, here we are again. Quarterback's in a good form, good position, good athletic position, ready to make the play. He's about a yard back from the center. Running back's position. Their hands are at 4 yards from the football, not from the quarterback or the center's feet, it's from the football. I can look either direction, they are parallel to the line of scrimmage, it's not tipping off. And we run it inside veer, outside veer with the dive back one way or the other. We're in a pretty good position. In this case, we know we're running inside veer. We got the dive option, we got the pitch option, we also have the quarterback. Okay, now we can see we've added the center. In the perfect world, we'll always have enough bodies. They always have centers to snap to the quarterbacks. We're always doing our drills. They got drills they need to be working on. But you can see, center's over the ball. Quarterback's got about a yard, some separation between them so we get away from the line of scrimmage. We'll take the snap and take that open step. Set, go, one step. Quarterback's going to open up. Stop right there. Okay? Now, go back, running backs. Now we can see that the running backs are down in set position down. 4. Our hands are at 4 yards and they are at the same depth. Very important. We don't want to get anybody cheating up one way or the other. That's good. It's good.
Action.
All right, now we've added our read man, the 5 technique to the 2-man side. We're running inside here. We'd be pro left. Running inside here to the 2-man side, we have a 5 technique, and we have that alley. Right? Now, make sure, coaches, when you're teaching inside here or anything on the curtain, that we always have that 1 yard push in the neutral zone. Okay? So on the defensive end, the guy that's giving us a read, he's probably the most important part of us running the curtain drill, he's got to give the quarterback a good look. Okay? If he's there and not offsides, right off the shoulder of our tackle. Okay? Where we have a problem is that the tendencies when we're running a bunch of reps, that guy starts creeping forward and standing on the curtain. Now we never get a true read because he's never ever getting the dive because we're diving up inside of it. So he always has to be lined up correctly, right? Let's take one step, up and read. Okay, now the quarterback is going to take his one step, and with the go, he's going to take his first step, eyes will be on the read mat. Set, go. Okay, there's our eyes on the read mat. Now notice, on the drill again, we don't have the center, they're busy out doing their job. Next quarterback in line is snapping to our starting quarterback in this case. Okay, again, let's set, go. All right, there it is. Okay, go back. Now, the responsibility of our read mat, the most important guy in us being good at running triple launch and stuff, is to simulate game action. We give him two responsibilities to start. The first one is, at the snap of the ball, we step across the line of scrimmage to simulate he's going quarterback or pitch, so it's going to be a give read. So we give him two responsibilities. On the command that says go, he's taking that step forward, quarterback should be giving it, then carrying out the option fake. Or, the next thing we'll do is we'll have him get to the dive. So as soon as the tackle clears to go to the backer, he will close down and get to the running back space. He won't step across and come down and get in here. He's going to close down and get in his face. Tackle clears, he steps down and gets a good one on him. He can't be halfway between. He has to get all the way down and make the running back drive him through it. Okay, let's walk through it. Might be step upfield, just one dive back. All right, now Chris can stand. Okay, here we go. Slow motion. Set. Go. The DN steps upfield. That position is a give read. Up in there. Chris, up in there. Now, we'll give you an example of the DN closing, taking away the dive. Stop that. Okay, set. Go. Now he closes, gets down to his face. Running backs have to run through that. We don't want to get tackled there. We need to run through it and get through the line of scrimmage so our quarterback can carry off our next phase. Okay,
action.
Next step, after we get the goal or the give read, he gives upfield, we give. He gets down and takes away the dive. Now the quarterback's got the full read, steps to that outside foot. Now we immediately start working upfield and attacking our outside backer, strong safety, or our alley play. He is our pitch read. We will attack him working to his outside shoulder, right? He's got two options in this drill also. Get upfield, take the pitch, or he attacks the quarterback. His alignment will always be 3 yards outside and 3 yards deep off the tackle. It will be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is just a two-man side. There is no tight end. We need him to be aligned in that position every time. The problem we have is once we get into the drill, he's working, getting upfield, taking the quarterback or pitch. So now the next time we start to play, he's at 3 and 1. Now we have no time to get a reaction. Okay? So make sure every time we run it, he's back into the normal position. His two responsibilities: go to quarterback or work for pitch. Okay, let's walk to a full read. Set it. Go. Get down like this. It's a full read. We attack him. He goes to quarterback. He pitches the ball. Okay, now back. One more time for the full read, Michael. Set. Go. Okay, good. Now that gives us all plugs. The pull, the give, the pull and the pitch, pull. All right, let's do one more so we get the pull and the quarterback easy. You're going to pitch. Set. Go. Dive, he's there, now we're attacking. The spot the quarterback needs to attack, he wants to get to green grass and work to no closer than 5 yards to the out of bounds line. We never want to take away the option of the pitch. If we work all the way to the sideline, we end up running the pitch back into the boundary, now we've taken away that option. Okay? If we work to the cone I have set up here, that'll still give us a chance, free safety, any flow from the defense, we got a chance to spin it to the running back and getting up the sideline. Now, one thing the running back's going to have to do is he's going to have to work to stay away. If that outside linebacker's coached well, when he comes working the pitch, or I'll be the running back. If he's responsible for the pitch, that defensive coach is going to tell him, you take that running back up. Okay? We need to give him a little move. We need to swim. We need to rip. We need to get away from there. Now get back here and give the quarterback the ball call, so he knows you're there. If you give him the ball call, quarterback will spin it to you. If you're not letting, if you don't let him know you're there, the quarterback doesn't hear it, he's going to be coming at you and kick the ball himself. So give him the ball call all the way. Now, once the pitchback catches the ball off the perimeter, we got a pitch read, and it's a pitch where the running back's got the ball. He just needs to give a go, go, go call. So we got our flankers on here, our split ends. They got the attack, they know the attack. We've got the ball in the end user's hands. We need to attack the defense. Ball call, get it from the quarterback, go call once again. Okay, let's run it through. Set. Go. Get ready. Everybody's carrying out their action. Now we're going to go through this how we would in practice to get as many reps as we possibly can. Normally we would have running backs lined up behind there for the end of the wall. We're going to have them off to the side. We will go the first quarterback, the first side back, the first pitch back. Once they run through their reps, the defensive guys have to hustle back to their normal positions, the 5 technique, and make sure we have that cushion that they're not lined up outside. The outside linebacker has to be 3 and 3, can't be any different than that, or it doesn't do a drill a whole lot of good. Okay, we'll run through the first one with the next quarterback in line snapping every time. The ball always has to come from the ground. It doesn't do us any good to hold it up high and snap it. Okay? Now, we've got the next quarterback just off to the side here. He'll go to quarterback, the next quarterback comes in as a snapper. So we'll be continuously working this. First dive back, go run through the dive, pitch back, we'll run through the pitch. We got new running backs in here. Now, when those running backs get done, they go around the outside of the drill and filter back in this direction. Okay? The quarterbacks will just be filtering in also. You were going to have to do the rest of the running back. Okay. Should be easy to flow along smoothly, and we always expect everybody to get at least 10 to 15 yards working downfield. Doesn't do any good to catch the pitch and stop. We catch the pitch, get downfield. I'd rather take an extra second getting guys back and lined up than to take away a second when they can be working on actual game situation. So right now we're going to work on going through about 4 or 5 reps, rapid succession. Success of the Veer is getting as many repetitions as possible. The more repetitions you get, the more they'll be conditioned to make the responses. Okay? It'll just be a reaction, you won't have to think much. Okay? Our dive read is going to give us different looks. We'll give us a dive one time, we'll give us a full read, we'll do different things. Same as with the strong safety outside linebacker. We'll float a pitch sometimes, you'll go to quarterback. We're going to run it through, and what you need to do is identify on the tape, you see the running back's eyes looking at the quarterback. Is the quarterback stepping with the right foot after the bench? Okay? Once you do it, always do it correct. We'll get on the film and find out who's the right. Yeah. Right, the cadence that we use will be down. We say down, everybody down in their stance, set. They can no longer move. We're about to wait 1 second, 1 to 2 seconds to have the ball. We will go rapid fire here, get about 4 or 5 ready. Now, go. All ready. Go, go, go! Okay, let's do it right. You guys are on the field. Let's go. Now, set, go. Go, go, go! Now, set, go. Now, set, go. Now, set, go. Now, set, go. Now, set, go.
Edit that one.
Now, set, go. example of doing some good things. And we are now in a football camp right now in the summer, so we haven't been able to reinforce this for 6 months. You'll see the quarterbacks looking down. You'll see the quarterbacks taking the late steps. Our pitch read started getting, instead of being at 3 and 3, got up to be about 3 and 2 or 2 and 1, got a little tighter. So it'll be a great film for you to see us doing good things, but also to see us doing some of the things that we haven't reinforced for a while. It'll probably look a lot like when we first start doing it. Okay? Running backs got to do a better job opening up and throwing that arm and hitting themselves going to the pitch. They end up pitching the ball back too much. So it'll be a good video for you to see how the good things are and how there's going to be errors. All right, now, things you can add to this. If you've got extra bodies, and in the perfect world, we line up all the offensive linemen and do that every time. But to make it more game-like, what we can do is we can add the will linebacker, we'll add a will linebacker, and our quick tackle. Any quick tackles come on in here? Our quick tackles here on this side. Now get down to this. What we can add here to give us a realistic look is the tackle's responsibility is ripping through that 5 technique and picking off the linebacker as he's coming. All right? It's a very simple adjustment. Doesn't really affect anything else we're doing, but it gives the tackles an opportunity to work with the quarterbacks and running backs instead of being off on their own. It's a good time. We can take the quick guards and quick tackles sometimes while the offensive line coach is working with the strong side. We can work these things in, and it gives us the same look, but now we have to run and cut off the blocks. Okay? Also for the linebackers, it's good. They've got to flow and make some play. All right, here we go. Get about 5 reps of this. Now, set, go. Down. We can get that quick tackle. Go. Rip through it, get another quick tackle on linebacker. Linebacker and a quick tackle. Virtual out. We can rotate these bodies through also. Down. Set. Go. Rip through it, get those outside numbers. Don't let them outside. Get on his outside number. Go. All right, now the next thing we can add is we can add our split end. Top here, outside backer. Okay, we won't use the offensive lineman now. Offensive lineman can step out. Now give us a cornerback. Give us a corner. Travis Whitlock, come out here and play corner. The other end that we can add, get the same look and work something different. We can bring over the receivers and the D-backs, after 7-1, to give us the same look on the perimeter. Okay? We got the receiver coach over throwing the balls with the blocking drills. We can add them at times and do the same things. So now the running backs have to give that phone call and lets this receiver know ball's in the end user's hands. Now we attack and make the cut. Okay? One thing I haven't talked about yet now until we've added the receiver is we want our running backs to make those upfield, 2 upfield steps. Okay? When they get around here and get that ball on the pitch, they're going to catch that pitch and get 1, 2 upfield steps to get the flow of the free safety, the linebackers in this corner, to make it look like we're headed upfield, not to the sideline. It'll slow down their pursuit when they see us square up the shoulders, and then we want to roll it back to the sideline. We got to help this guy up. Okay? We want to work and get to his outside number. We take the running off rate, and he's going to recognize run sooner or later. We'd like to get to the outside number. Riley, come out here and give us those 2 upfield steps. The defense back's going to be looking in the backfield. We get those upfield steps, that's going to get him to commit to the inside. Now we get him walled off, driving across. We work back to the perimeter. Hopefully the receiver and this quarterback will knock off some of the flow. In the perfect world, we get back to the perimeter. Okay? Let's run through it with the receiver. Just give us a back pedal, Travis, like that. Set. Go. Okay, we got a full read in the pitch. Two more reps. Set, go. Ball. Cut. Now we're going to make that cut off of that. Last one. Set, go. Hold reading. Get up and cut off the leg. Whatever you're doing, we still got the pinch. Pinch it downfield. Right, that's got to get the pinch place. Okay, good. Now that gives us a general view of running the curtain drill. It's something we work on every day in football practice. The triple option stuff is worked here. You've got the dive option, you've got the quarterback, you've got the pitch. You can see we weren't as sharp as we will be come season. You know, 2 days to get a chance to work that out. We're at a camp, and I think it gives a great instructional video of the things to do the correct way, and you also get a chance to see all the little mistakes that are going to drag you down a little bit, but it's a good chance for you to see all the positive things that have to happen for you to be a successful career football.
I can, I'm watching this. Those that were right down there.
Fat little linebacker.
Did you see that cheerleader throw the ball?
honey.
Yes, 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 yes!
320! 320!
Beautiful.
Snap back, runs the option, keep it. Hey, get in!
Why do they play all the time?
We need a new battery. Really? Yeah.
Get up here. Okay, you need to go. We got to win. Touchdown!
side-by-side and big and also Riley Garbo.
Strong 147.
Barstow signals. Sheriff Esler looking to spin. He's gone. Play.
Get upfield. Turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. Now we got a face mask again. Get up there, Jared. You got again. Maybe.
4-yard line.
Go, Jared. Come on, buddy. Get in the end zone, Jared. Get in there.
Looking, the stuttering.
Missed the block. Scored it on the close. They didn't throw a flag on that? None. Except if they bring that slot across.
Get a block. Get a block, baby.
Backfield double tight end here, Esler on option play.
Everybody drop right. We're getting pressure now.
And Esler back to throw.
Oh, there he is. The weak side. Plus they got that buggy over there.
Option and
He's in the end zone, baby. Come on, baby. That's you. That's you.
26 seconds on 3. Option keeper.